Hey, Mr. O. Looks like you're the first in tonight. Well done. Um, Nice to have you here. Yes, SJ's just grabbing a coffee for us. We've been having a bit of a day of work today. Well, um, it's been a bit of a week, if I'm honest, already. So, yeah. So she's going to be down in a minute. I hope you're doing all right. Um, I hope your week so far is is going okay. It's a funny time in the world at the moment. Well, it's not a funny time actually. It's a horrendous time in the world. Hey there, Mark. How are you? We're just getting going. Oh wow, there's 10 people here already. Sorry, everybody. I thought it was just me and O just chatting, um, catching the breeze. Hey there, Jay Dolan. How you doing? SJ's just coming. She's just making coffee. She's Yeah, we've had a bit of a day of work. Hey there, Strix. Uh, yeah, I'm all right. I'm how am I doing? I'm doing okay, I think. Um, it's been a we've been dealing with a lot going on at the moment. So yeah, and but look at that! Look at that mug. Is that not a great mug? This is a rare mug. This was a sample that I got made, and yeah. So we are gonna you know, this I was gonna get these printed, but you can't really see this. But I didn't sort out the graphics enough, and so where I deleted stuff, it didn't really delete, and then it came through on the thing. So yeah, SJ's joined us.
Hello. Sorry, I was making a coffee.
Oh God, it's a good one as
Oh,
well.
it's Wednesday and I'm feeling a bit crap again.
Yeah, it's a good
Sorry,
one.
people.
So yeah, so we're we are. I think everyone is dealing with stuff in their own way. Uh, Got to call it. Oh my word! Um, Mark, we did bring something down that SJ is the most excited for. It is a Pray for Gum Souls mug that I never that we never put on the website in the end because I didn't like the print on it. I need to rework it. Um, and I messed around with some other designs, but yeah, it's and obviously at the moment with the pandemic and everything, the company that does the printing and stuff has, which is based in Europe and in the US, their US locations obviously had to run at extremely reduced capacity over the last, I don't know, 8 weeks, and so the I've not really pushed on that because really I wouldn't want you all to wait a month as we waited for something from them, which is just no one wants to wait a month for something. But yeah, that is a damn good coffee, SJ. Decaf, by the way. I don't drink coffee this late in the night. It's I suppose if it's in California, it'd be fine, but I'm not on Californian hours. The random thing is actually because I work a lot with, like I have a lot of team members in the Bay Area and in New York. When I first sort of took
Your audio's a little low.
is it a little low? It's a little low today. Okay, let me just push that up there. Is that a bit better, Grease? Um, like one of the things as well is we're in a slightly different position. So I do have a new testing microphone stand on the way for SJ, and which should come Friday. They finally came back in stock, which has a little elevated thing here, so that I can so we can do this. I quite like holding it like this. Um, I feel like I'm a sports broadcaster where I can be like, and now coming down the fatal strength. No, I'm not going to do that. But what was I saying? Yeah, so for a while, like I had actually thought that I would time shift my day and like start yeah, exactly, just like baseball grease, so we can do this. But yeah, I thought about starting my day later, but realized actually that SJ still has to get up and go to work normally. And so time shifting my day really wouldn't work.
It kind of would. I mean, I could do that too, to be honest.
Yeah, so would you be up for time shifting and not getting up until 9, but going to bed at like midnight.
Oh no. Like, I'd be happy to get up at late,
10.
start work later, like 10, 11, and finish like 7 and 8, because that's normally what happens anyway.
That is true. Although you obviously have to work with your European
I
colleagues,
do.
so you're usually starting earlier than me.
Yeah, but they're an hour ahead anyway.
Exactly. So yeah. Anyway. So I don't know where I was going with that. It was more that if I'd have time shifted my day, the time shifters. Now that was time shifters. I think was a great PS1 game, or was it? No, it was a PS2 game. It was amazing. It was an amazing game. It was made by a company actually up in Nottingham in the UK, if I remember rightly. But anyway, no one wants. You remind me of Smashy from Nicey.
Smashy and Nicey.
Yes, exactly. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to lean in a bit more, and I've turned myself up, and I'll turn you up as well, SJ. I did turn us down actually a little bit. So so randomly, so you know how I would normally give you all like beta of the week and stuff. Well,
there's no beta.
There's no beta.
Okay.
But do you remember on Sunday, on one of the news pieces we showed a bunch of Puma, that was and they were going to be the Rudolf Dassler collection.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And it was going to be sports shoes. Well, I was rummaging through stuff, and there's a box down the side there, SJ.
Oh my word, there is.
And I thought what we'd do is actually, so this isn't really a beta. This just isn't a shoe that I wear very often.
Especially for Alwyn.
And this is just for you, Alwyn. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not trolling you, honestly. But it just, These are
a bit fashion.
They are a bit fashion, but they are Rudolf Dassler, so you have to get the box as well. So let's see. I wonder if we can flick cameras, SJ. I wonder if that's going to work better. Yeah, it does. So you can see that they are the Rudolf Dassler Schuhfabrik by Puma. Now these are a bit fashiony, but they're like, and also you lot will obviously recognize my love of muted colors. You know, I all like that. So that we're there on the front camera now, SJ. So I thought I'd just dig these out. Now they kind of got all kinds of feelings to them, because they're a little bit Cons, they're a little bit Vans, and they're a little bit Puma. But like, and they have like this. I wonder if we can see it on this camera.
It's kind of. I'd forgotten what sort of weird material these actually are.
Super weird material that these are. Shiny, shiny sort of patent leathery shininess. I don't know what that is. Suede on the back, like like you'll just have some random little. They're a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Now I love that comment. That is the best comment. Like have a look. I haven't worn these for so long. Like they're hardly worn as well, as you can see.
How old are these?
Oh, these are at least. I reckon these are 10.
They're Oxford era for sure.
So these are about 10 years old at least.
Hasn't got a date.
No, I did look them up once to see if they were worth anything. They're worth nothing. Worth absolutely nothing. But I was just like, I think I have something that's Rudolf Dassler. And there we go. And what I really like about this is if we come in, and I'm going to bring this to you. Can you see, like, I think that's the original Puma logo there, that's embossed there. So it's like, and it is a proper 70s colorway. Do you like? I love some of the 70s colorway. In fact, if I look at the sole, like ignore the dirt, but like look at that sole. That is kind of nuts. It's like, it's kind of cool.
Do you need to wear flares with them?
Vote me. I like, that's not this part of the show. There's not this. We don't do that on. Come on, guys. I was just digging deep for you. I wanted to show you that. Take it away. I'm scared.
So these full price, and you didn't pay full price.
I didn't pay full price for
What,
them.
£110?
Yeah. They were 110.
You paid, according to this, you paid 55.
I
for
did
them.
pay 55 for them.
There we go.
These were your outlet specials.
I think you got these at Bicester
I
Village.
did get them in Bicester Village, as you can tell.
Here we go.
They're a little bit
Here's the
fashiony.
date.
Oh, is there a date?
Yeah, February 2009.
February 2009,
There
everyone.
we go.
110 for Puma. Yeah, pricey. I know. I didn't pay that, everyone. Just to be clear.
God, they're dusty as well.
Well, yeah, they don't get worn. And like,
No, I mean the box is dusty.
yeah, you want to put it back in the box now. Let's get rid of this monstrosity.
1943.
09 like they are Bicester Village. Yes, that's like like for our American friends, that's like a high-end outlet. Would we describe it as a high?
It's like your premium villages place outlets. I think that's what
so
they're
is it
called.
like premium villages?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's what they're called.
I'm trying to think. What did I go to in Orlando? Oh, I can't remember. Long time ago. Been a while. So yeah, 2009, not a great year. Vista Village is stress. It is, unless you get there like super early and you happen to live down the road.
Yeah, so when we lived in Oxford, we would go really early on a Sunday when there's like no one there, which would be amazing, quick in and out. And you could actually pick up some amazing bargains.
And in our day, Grease, there weren't. There was coaches, but it sounds chaotic these days.
Yeah, we haven't been in 10
years.
10 plus years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
2009 was a great year for SBs, though, says Leroy.
I haven't been to Cheshire Oaks for years either.
I've never been.
Well,
Never been.
when in my previous work life,
Previous work career.
whenever I had to pop up north and I was in the area, I might sneak in.
Yeah, you did used to, but that wasn't really the north that you would go to. I'm trying to think. What's the furthest north that you used to drive from Oxford and back in the day? I swear you went to like Hartlepool and back in the day.
No, I stayed overnight.
Did you?
Hartlepool.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Probably Cheshire would be the day.
Okay. And we're just.
It's the darkest place in Wales.
Maybe. Anyway, we've got a debate going on in there talking around what was the best shoe of 2009. Maybe that should be a segment. You know, maybe we should pick a year.
Pick a year and let's do a review of the year.
And then let's like pick a shoe that we really liked that we found of the year. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'd be quite up to that.
Yeah.
So
remember that?
yeah, I'll have to try and remember that amongst all the other things that I have to try and remember.
Oh dear.
You don't want to watch that.
God, Mr. B recorded a video for his team today. And it's in front of me. You can't see it on another screen.
We're not sharing that.
It's quite funny seeing it.
Yeah, you don't want to see that, SJ. So everyone, just to clear things up, we did get the Heaven from the the Kevin and Hell pack, and I don't think so. We will do an unboxing, but the box that came was addressed to SJ, and she was a little bit too excited. In fact, I would go so far as to say I have never seen SJ this excited about a pair of shoes ever.
So we probably should have done a proper unboxing video at the time, but I was
I know
just
you
like,
were too excited.
Oh,
The Kevin and Perry pack. Yep, the Kevin and Perry pack. The Keenan and Kel pack. That would be a good pack, actually. But what we wanted to do was, because SJ was so excited, so very, very excited, she wants to show you all.
No, I don't think the hell. Actually, Jay Dolan, you're saying about the raffles for the hell. I did just see before I came down here. I think it was Board of Southsea. Have just done theirs for it. I think. Maybe I may have got that wrong, but yeah.
Board of Southsea.
I think.
And they have a pretty solid app as well. If you're
yeah.
Oh, hey there, Giovanni from sunny Florida, South Florida at that.
Sunny South Florida.
I should imagine that that is very sunny. I have colleagues who are based in Orlando, and they are forever telling me how warm it is. And yeah, so that's it's kind of so. SJ, do you want to? Don't send double box. That's true, they don't. But although did they to me for the? I think they did send them double boxed for us when we got the.
What were we talking about? Sorry, I'm
Okay.
miles away. What were we
Station
talking
up.
about? Double boxing.
What up from Sacramento? Oh, amazing!
Ah.
We've got some.
My
Northern
hairdresser's
California.
in Sacramento.
Yes, we've also been working out that SJ. It's going to be very hard for her to get a haircut this year because she only really likes it getting cut when we go to the Bay Area.
And she stopped doing it in San Francisco and only did it from her salon in Sacramento.
Sacramento, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out how we get you to Sacramento on those whenever we get back to the US, which at this rate is not going to be this year.
No.
Yeah. So SJ.
Yeah. Sorry.
To distract people from what's going on in the world, which is what we all need a little bit of at the moment, every now and again.
See, I didn't put any pictures up yesterday.
So we didn't put pictures up yesterday, clearly.
But these were straight on my feet.
Yeah.
Yesterday, because one, I was petrified that they may have been a little bit too tight, but they weren't. They're actually probably the largest.
So have a look at that. Have a look at that. So
hey Anthony, hope you're good.
Talk us through it, SJ.
So these are the Heaven. They're just lovely. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna flick cameras.
The orange label quality continues for sure with these. Like the leather on the puff cloud is like
smoke.
When I said puff cloud is like really, really nice, super soft. The suede's really nice. They're just super nice. Again, they've done a really good job as they're a orange label, and they look so good on foot as well. Like I put them on straight away.
Is that
with
coming?
my
it's not coming.
on me.
Let's try the other camera. It's just that that's a bit bright for the white. So what I really like is the quality of these, and the lights are a bit bright in here today.
I don't think I've got a picture of them on this phone.
But they're so good, so good. They are so well made. The materials are so nice. I just want to tell you what, like, I was so right about these. I was so right. Like, you all laughed at me, straps and all. You went, it's all about the mid or the high. I was so right.
There we go. See, they were straight on my feet.
Wrong.
That's a picture I sent.
Which
one am I going?
Go there.
There you go. So I sent that to my friend last night.
Yeah. We'll but we will do a proper unboxing so that we can see all of the details. There's a lot there, but they've done so well. And as I said, when we got the box, SJ, I've never seen her so excited about a pair of shoes. Like literally. Oh, and also lovely blue sole. Like literally, like, and we've had debates many times about the cap here and on blazers, and she's never normally liking them, but on these it's like no, they're perfect. Yeah, so good. We should probably spray them.
You can see they're slightly creased already.
Yeah,
from where I was just wearing them around.
We're just wearing them around the house. It was like a little child, yes. I'm
very happy.
Very, very happy with those. So I think we've done well. I think we've done very well there. And the highs are they're highs or the mids, SJ?
I think they're mids, aren't they?
Very excited to see them as well. I think Scotch Guard completely.
Wow, we'll have to wait and see.
Well, I'm gonna spray them. I think because they're the type of leather that will absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
You and Anthony should do a sneaker battle with Nike SB. See, I don't think that, like, I just going to say now I'd lose. You've got a real OG in Anthony there. It's like, I'm just like, Jason marks those puppies. And it is mids, thank you. So we have got some Crep Protect spray lurking. I haven't actually tried the Jason Mark stuff.
We've got the cleaner and the brushes and stuff,
got
but
the
not
brushes,
the spray.
Not the spray. Um, Star Wars Episode 1. But yeah, it was the worst. But how are you supposed to start Star Wars?
Do you know what? My thing with Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably all going to shout at me now, is that sometimes I think you've just got to sit back and enjoy it for what it is and don't take it too seriously.
SJ.
I'm hiding now.
Okay, Owen, noted. I'm not going to use prep from now on. I'm going to move to Jason Marks. I'll order some.
You've been told.
I've been told, literally, I have been influenced by the community.
So there we go. That's my thoughts on Star Wars.
Yeah. So you're telling us not to take Star Wars too seriously.
Oh.
Star Wars is an allegory of life. I don't even know what that means.
No, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is it took 4 adults to try and put a lightsaber together.
And that one of those adults wasn't me.
It was me.
So it's more that I don't want to use. It's not that I'm cleaning them. It's that I want to
protect them.
I want to kind of protect them a little bit more, particularly in this country. It rains so much and there's so much moss everywhere, and you all know I have a problem with moss. Super problem with moss. I'm it's just always attacking me. But yeah, and also that's what I think, and thank you, Mr. O. Yeah, Anthony was actually one of the first proper channels that we spent a lot of time watching.
Yeah.
Because it was the only one that I could find any SB stuff on at the time when I was looking.
Yeah, I hate Jar Jar Binks.
Well, the thing with Jar Jar, is what happened to Jar Jar?
I don't.
Really, what happened to him? I think he went away and he's just never ever mentioned again.
Right, true story.
Yes.
A couple of years ago.
Yes.
We were flying back from San Francisco.
Yes.
And I bought.
Where's this going?
An R2D2 and a BB-8.
Plushies.
And I didn't feel very well.
So we bagged an upgrade.
Because I'm at the counter cuddling my R2D2, and then it gets worse, and I get on the plane, and I wasn't sat. We were sort of opposites, weren't we? In our little pod things, and I'm with my little R2D2, huddled under my arm, and the air stewardess came up to me and spoke to me like I was charged. She's like, "Have you just bought that? Did you buy that in America?" And I'm like, "Yeah, with my little R2D2.
Oh, this is this is the problem with the stream. We just share way too many stories that are way too personal.
So you've got a picture of me, I've got my beanie hat on, pulled down, literally this, cuddling it, and it's the funniest picture. Yes, I am slightly bad.
And Mark's got an Adidas Darth Vader jacket that sits in the cupboard. Now might be the time. Now that the weather's turned. I will also point out to our friends in the US, the weather has finally turned in this country.
It's because I bought a fan, people.
And so I don't know if you listened to the podcast that we put out with Mark. And I finally got the video up for that, and I have others to do as well, I know. Your student loan was spent on most amazing things, Mark. The most amazing things. I'll just check. I can't stretch my legs because the dog's under the table. Oh, I'm getting cramp. I've got.
Yeah, the dog suddenly decided he wanted pizza tonight.
Oh yeah. Also, Huxley did try and. We've been eating really healthily, and just a bit of a day of work, and it was just I just came up from the dungeon, which is where we are now. And I was literally to SJ. I think I just need to eat shit food. Can we have pizza? And so we got pizza. So I just wanted to say we don't eat pizza all the time. Sorry, I've just read that. I'm sorry. So where we go. So we're sitting there eating pizza, and suddenly the dog turns into a shark, and he's literally going around the table. And he doesn't do this. He doesn't beg, and he's literally sharking.
So of course I was getting, have you fed the dog tonight? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, I did. And then you started you made me question myself, and I actually gave him more food tonight.
Yes, but then we have this bench thing by the table. The dog got on the bench, sat next to SJ. She didn't notice, and then his head. It's like he performed this stealth move. It was literally like, "There's pizza, and I'm going for it." But so like normally he's so loud and bouncy that you'd know if he was trying to steal something at any moment. But literally, like he was just like. And then at the last minute, oi, you get over there! And he didn't get into his luck. Now the problem with pizza in the town that I live in, Anthony, is there's no good pizza places. I miss pizza places, quality pizza. So yeah, I'm
No, we actually went proper dirty.
Yeah,
and had
proper dirty.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we had Pizza Hut, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, we don't. So yeah, don't tell anyone. Yes, and Jay Dolan knows the breed too well. Just obsessed with food, or our one is like literally, you could feed him a cow, and he'd still want more.
This is a dog that begs for spinach and carrots.
Yes, but he'll literally eat anything. He's not allowed. The thing, so we can get onto pizza as a discussion because Leroy actually prefers Pizza Hut these days. Now, see, I don't like Pizza Hut anymore because it's too healthy. When are the days gone when Pizza Hut used to make boxes like transparent and like it used to be more greasy? I like a greasy base that makes it go transparent. You got to eat it hot. It's no good when it's cold so much. But and Levi's cat loves peas and broccoli. I'm sure our cat used to like croissants.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
She would love a croissant.
So if we ever go to Miami, Giovanni is saying that we should go to Steve's Pizza.
There we go.
So yes, I'm. But see, I quite like I like a pan pizza occasionally. Like it's more of a pie than a pizza. It's like a pizza pie.
Well, that was a Bay Area version of it.
Oh yeah,
it's slightly
was
different. Paxies.
Or
Blue Line.
Yeah, I quite like Blue Line, but it has a different type of base. But there was a pizza place in San Carlos, which is near where we used to live, and has this massive wood fire oven. Best pizzas ever. Just throw them in. Pew, pew. Although saying that, there's a place that does great slices. Oh God, I can't remember where it was because we were drinking. It was on a work Christmas outing in the city, and we all stopped. They're massive pizzas like this, but you'll get a slice. But see, pizza.
Don't ever have Whole Foods pizza. I got food poisoning.
Oh, although we used to like Whole Foods pizza.
I did till I got food poisoning.
Or was it Lombardi's that we went to in New York, in Soho? Was it Lombardi's? It claims to be like the oldest pizza place.
Yeah, I think that's where we went. But yeah, I do like pizza.
So what I'm enjoying is we're getting an alternate view of student life from Mark, where the ingenuity of students, really, oven broken, so you stick the pizza in the toaster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see the logic.
Yeah.
And Anthony, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
we went down south, like really down south, to a place called Scalia, which is way beyond Naples. It's in like the boot. Like if you think of the boot, it's in the bit that's like, I suppose it's in the arch of the foot. And amazing pizza there. Amazing pizza, amazing food. Full of now, like I think Mark needs his own stream because he's full of whiskey and Ribena when he stuck the pizza in the toaster. That's a novel combination. And for our American friends, if you don't know what Ribena is,
they have Ribena in the US.
It's kind of like a blackcurrant cordial. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to describe it. Wow. This is amazing. And hey, Tis, how you doing? So hope you're doing okay.
Oh
Um,
dear.
yeah, so that's a Sicilian pizza is dope. We didn't get there.
Do you know what? France actually do really good pizza. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, the French love pizza.
Yeah, they do.
Which you'd be surprised, like randomly on a place that we used to go to in France, we'd always have like we were talking about the other night. We were missing. There's a bad pizza place near us, but it smelt like the pizza that we used to have on holiday, sort of proper wood fired. I'm trying to think what pizzas did I used to get.
I actually, right, Jay Dolan, you're saying that about
That's wrong.
Sweden. I went to Sweden and had the best pizza
Yeah.
because they put honey on it.
Well, see, that was a thing that we also discovered. I think I first had honey on pizza from Mountain Mike's.
Tim Mike's in
which
San Carlos.
which is a chain. I don't know if it's a national chain in America or if it's just a NorCal thing, but their Mountain Mike's used to always give us honey with the pizza. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. And thank you, Philip. That's a pineapple on pizza. No, for me personally, I could see how it would be nice, but
banana on pizza in Sweden. No.
and
Where did you go and eat in Sweden?
yeah.
I had some amazing food when I was out there.
And Anthony's calling out Mountain Mike's. Yeah, it's funny. Like I think that was actually my first week at work in the US, and we had this random brainstorming session, and they just brought in tons of Mountain Mike's, and that was my first proper pizza meal, I think. Is there a pizza joint here that does a full English pizza?
Yeah, the pub do.
The pub?
The Stoke used to do a.
Oh, what? Bacon and eggs on a pizza?
Yeah, they did.
Did they really?
Yeah, I'm sure Carl's had it.
So they have a Pizza My Heart in they had.
Yeah, I quite like Pizza My Heart.
we're quite a fan of that.
Yeah.
Can you remember the name of the place that we went and had breakfast at in Santa Cruz?
No, but it was amazing.
It was amazing. Yes, lots of great places. Sorry, there's so many great comments. I can't keep up. Sorry, Grease. Right, this is right. Has this travelled the nation? Chicken curry pizza. That's yeah. They had pizza.
That sounds just totally wrong.
So Pizza My Heart was in Burlingame. Definitely had one there.
We had one in San Mateo. That's where we used to get takeaways.
Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's I feel like my knowledge of the area is slowly dissipating because it's been the longest I've not been back for 5 years. I'm feeling sad now.
Oh, don't.
No, I'm going to fight the sadness. Fight the sadness. Oh dear.
Katsu curry pizza? No, I'm not sure on curry pizza. That's just wrong.
That sounds wrong. That sounds like you just. I'm vetoing katsu curry pizza.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. So this is supposed to be the little pizza I heart and give to her. I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's dear. Oh, Streamlabs, Leroy, you've just been shouted at by the bot. Well,
there we go. We all love pizza. Yeah. Pizza and sneakers.
Pizza is kind of like a universal truth. There's not many.
I think if you don't like pizza, there's something a bit wrong with it.
Well, it's kind of like a fun. It has the basics of life, really. If you think about it, it has bread, it has vegetables, it has like some protein and stuff. Like pizza's like this. It's the universal food that everybody understands, and effectively could technically be a balanced meal in one. And it's also it's a great food for just running and gunning with. It's such a versatile food. But this is supposed to be a sneaker stream, and we're talking about food. So Nike SB pizza. No, 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 no. We can't have that one.
No, we can't have that. Can
But
we?
is there like is there a check? Like, I suppose actually that's a good point, Alwyn. So we had like obviously Nike SB and Ben and Jerry's. You have the
Don't they sell Ben and Jerry's at Domino's?
well, they
Have I made that
do
up?
sell Ben and Jerry's at Don. I was just thinking like, and they try to do the 7-Eleven, but what would be another like da, 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 da. Mark, great to have you in the stream again in the chat. I don't know your brother, but say hello, and we'll hopefully see you on Sunday. Already had we have
Yes, there
had
was
yes,
actually. Yeah.
that is a very good call. Mark just throwing a grenade in there and going, yeah, they already had that. As he leaves to chat with somebody in New Zealand, and now in Sydney it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So my assuming it's like 8, 9 in Nike SB Dunk Charmin. Ooh. It depends if it's a bear.
Oh, here we go. The bear or the koala.
Is it a bear or is
It's
it
a
a koala?
koala now. They changed it from a bear to a koala.
But is it
didn't
a
they?
bear in America?
Hang on, I don't. Did they have Charmin in America?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, it's the koala over there. It's a universal koala bear.
Is it?
Now, rather than just the
Charmin,
bear.
is that the lure?
Yes.
Although it's known as Cushelle. Isn't it?
Actually, yes. No, it's now Cushelle.
Yes.
Cushelle the koala bear.
Now this, actually, Alwyn's just called it.
Oh.
That is the next great collab.
Oh, do you know what?
I think
In-N-Out burgers, like, so overrated.
It's a bear.
It's a koala.
No, it's a proper bear in America.
I'm sure it's still a koala.
Sorry, I can't keep up with the chat. There's a lot of funniness going on in the chat that I can't keep up with. But I do think a Nike SB In-N-Out would be kind of interesting. I think Domino's, could be kind of interesting. The fries do suck, but then I'm not a fan of what's the one I'm not a fan of? The one that they've got in town.
Five Guys.
Five Guys. I'm not a fan of Five Guys. Yes, exactly. I'm not a fan of Five Guys at all. I don't know. I don't like the way they do their fries and stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping up with the chat here.
See, I do like Shake Shack, but only in the US because it's really dirty.
I only really like it in New York. I don't know. It didn't taste the same in California.
God, here we go.
It didn't. Thoughts on the DC thing? So I'm going to throw that up there, CT, because I don't think. I don't think I've seen them. I don't think it was if they're what I think they are. I don't think that it's a great shoe. But I'm curious on some of the other people. So I'm going to throw that up again before it disappears from the chat. So anybody have some thoughts on these in the chat? Let us know. We seem to still be on food. Yeah, it's now see that. Now, it doesn't Hortons make great coffee, like just great filter coffee for Canadians? I think they do. I seem to recall that was kind of a base thing. And let's thanks, Alwyn. I just wanted to throw that up there. So Alwyn's saying that those DC links are way too expensive. Let's have a look. So Levi's there. See, there we go. That's what I like to see. We brought it back to shoes. Peanuts and burgers. What? Sorry.
Because they give you those weird, like, peanuts and, like, the peanut shells in Five Guys. It's just flipping weird. It's like, who wants that?
And I was right about the coffee from Timmy Hortons. Yes. And Levi could never get into those stupidly fat skate shoes. I think I feel that. Oski Blazers Sorry, I'm just throwing that up for Mr. O. If anybody knows, there must be a pair of Oski Blazers out there for retail in a US 10.5. There has to be. I'm going to throw that up there again just as a boom. And yeah. Oh, and I should make. See, SJ should make that baking video. And oh
Oh.
no, nice to see you. SJ should definitely make another. I'm telling you, SJ should definitely make another cooking video. Uh, okay, okay, Anthony. Well, yeah, we've all have to do work, unfortunately, and we haven't quite won the lottery yet.
No, exactly.
Still gunning for it though. Still gunning for it. It's gonna happen. Um, Gonna get those lucky numbers. Oh, JP prefers McDonald's coffee over Tim Hortons. Um, Never mind. False
Wow.
alarm. See, I like that. I like that. Um, I don't know. Like, what's
What?
I'm trying to think of some sneaker.
Maybe I will make my brownies
Yeah, we should make
this
the
weekend.
brownies, and we
I'll
should
do the
bring them down on Sunday
brownies.
to show people for the for sneaker streaming Sundays.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we can make. See, I'm funny. I've I only drink tea now when I feel sick. And we haven't had. We haven't.
I don't think I've had a cup of tea this year.
What? No, no, we haven't
No.
since we stopped buying normal milk. Um, a Krispy Kreme SB Blazer, that'd be interesting. Uh, uh, I like. There's random pairs out there. I think. Like I know that you can still get them over here in random sizes. You just have to hunt them down. Um, so yeah, I think it's
I think the only thing is, I think we said this before to Mr. O, that it will cost you a good £60 ish to ship to the US.
yeah.
So the price difference, and if you get stung for import tax as well, they may end up a really expensive purchase from Europe. So just putting that out there.
I think actually Isaac's onto something.
What?
An energy drink, not like I don't know, like
No, I don't think they'd do that because they've already done the Gatorade with Jordan.
yeah, but that's because there's a connection.
I know with the
Jordan.
NBA.
But with Jordan
And
in
with
particular,
Jordan, yes, I know.
be like Mike and all that. But I wonder. I suppose that I don't know because I see some skaters sort of going the healthy route these days. But would it be too obvious to do Red Bull or Monster? I'm not really a fan anymore. It certainly is a big. It's big in the gaming community, and I can't stand the smell of it anymore. Actually, if I'm honest.
No, I can't after that night in Term Mills. The Chemical Brothers.
Yes.
The vodka
Yes.
Red Bull.
So I was right. So it is Monster. So I wonder though if because Monster sponsors many things. I just wonder if Nike SB is like that's just not really what we feel like. But then, well, there's already been that would be a Comme des Garçons Nike Evian collab, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Jaeger bombs, bad times for everybody, always.
No, I like hide when they come out.
Yeah, or
can't do them. Or I make you do
you
them.
This is the thing. Someone gets a round of Jaegers in, and we're not really feeling them. Well, don't feel like you have to participate. So SJ's like, yeah. And then I drink hers and mine, and we wonder why I get a bigger headache. It's just like she'll be like, no,
I just can't do shots after.
No, I can't do shots
after that night in the south of France.
No, Tequila Sunrises had a bit of a bad effect on SJ once upon a time.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. By the way, I saw a picture of those insole denim lows with the swirly stitching that's about to come out. Looks like the Truckit insole. That's really interesting. I think they're another Truckit. Well, we're all see now. There's the question, everyone. So those denim dunks that are that are coming, do we think that the hype will have died down by then, so that the rest of us can actually get them? Oh, they've got the cactus on them as well. Ah, ha ha. Yeah, and yeah. Don't I can't do tequila. I've like, it's, I don't know what it is. It literally makes me want to, like, literally fight to get away from it. Like, literally, I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
no.
So we're saying it's still hype. Alwyn says they're not another trucket. Uh, well, see, Leroy and Levi, like, lots of us are in a, like, an SB group in the UK, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff coming up on there. Just people selling their their things. I think that's probably where we're gonna have the best luck, Levi? Um, I don't know about Canadian stores shipping into the US. I do know that at the moment, one of my colleagues is having trouble with US stores shipping into Mexico. I don't think they can ship Nike SB into Mexico, and it seems that, you know, if we think that we have a hard time in Europe getting SBs, in Mexico it's super hard, or at least where he is in Mexico City, for whatever reason. So he's really struggling to get shoes. And in fact, when he was on the Nike US site, when he was on the Nike US site to get shoes at the weekend, it just crashed. Oh yes, completely CT. So I've got the Trocket Low and the Trocket High, and so nice, so nice. The, the they just look really good on shoe. Um, um,
There's
so
big skate culture in
yeah, it's
Mexico,
big
isn't
skate
there?
scene there, and obviously with Rodriguez, Paul, um, as well. But yeah, my colleague's really into SBs. He's really into streetwear. He skates. I think he's teaching his kids to skate. He's really into it. So it's, you know, sometimes when we have our work conversations, we might drift into talking about shoes and stuff afterwards. Uh,
In fact, did you see Sky Brown? That fall that she had.
No, I didn't see.
She proper stacked it, was out cold, and she ended up in hospital.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She's all right though.
They that are Japanese Okay, so that's interesting. Oh, so much to come. There's so much to come yet, people. That's the thing. There's so many shoes on the way. It's still, no, it doesn't. That's kind of nuts. Why are we talking about Sophie Ellis Bextor?
Sophie Ellis Bextor did fall off her bike today.
Sorry, this is just some crazy stories from J Dola. So you put up some old GRs from 2018 on eBay, £72 already. That's insane, right? SJ, we need to go through and look at some. Oh, I wouldn't do it. You know,
you wouldn't do it. You should. What you should do actually is like put up one of your like mankiest pairs, like those your hacky sacks that are just lurking there, just for a laugh.
Well, I've seen,
and
shoes.
Then obviously stop the auction at the last minute just to see.
So I have seen people put up on eBay proper beat and worn shoes, and they have bids. So CT, we love them. We showed SJ's pair earlier. We only got the Kevin in the UK so far. So we'll see. Seems a weird cactus. Yeah. Okay. Well, who knows? Who knows what's? We'll see. We'll see. It's a tricky thing. Tricky thing. All right. Sorry. That's. Sorry. I saw this. This comment. This is not what I was expecting to see. And for anyone who doesn't know who Sophie Ellis Bextor is, she's like a UK pop lady,
lady,
star icon. thing.
She sung on Groove Jets, If This Ain't
Yeah,
Love,
if
which
you're into-
everybody will know.
Well, I don't know.
Even in the US, they will know that track.
Have we seen? Sophie?
Yes, we saw Sophie live in Oxford.
Yeah.
She was amazing. Like, there was hardly anyone because it was a winter where it snowed.
Was that who we went to see?
Yes.
I thought that was St Etienne.
Oh, we saw her at St Etienne as well, but it snowed. It was a Christmas period. It had been snow, and we still went, and there was like 30 people there because nobody had ventured outside, and she was amazing. She even sung Mojo's Lady.
Ah, yes. So it's definitely not a.
Right, excuse my singing.
Oh God,
but,
here we go.
But you'll know.
Here we go.
If this ain't love, why does it feel like? Why does it feel like? Why does it feel so good? Do 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 do.
I bet you never thought you were going to sing on the street tonight, SJ. Oh my God.
There we go. If you don't know that, look it up.
Yeah, she sounds very, very English. Very English.
And she's like, met her on the dance floor.
Yes,
But
very.
you better not kill the groove, DJ.
Got to burn that goddamn
The house
house down. Yes. She suddenly becomes a member of the royal family. One has to burn the goddamn house down. And she was a model, and she is the daughter of Janet Ellis, who was a Blue Peter presenter.
There we go.
Sacked, I believe, for becoming pregnant outside of wedlock. It was the early 80s.
Scandal.
It was a very different time. But you have to imagine like you have to imagine like a beach bar, and maybe like the sun setting, and maybe you're smiling a little bit more in a slightly unnatural way, and then it all kind of works. I don't think you're ever going to get SJ to do that again, Mr. O.
I can't sing.
Maybe at Christmas we'll get SJ to sing.
No. All I was saying is you did not want to be our neighbours many years ago.
Oh no.
We used to do like SingStar and rock band.
Yeah, SingStar rock band. We did.
Yeah.
I think we did a rap one as well.
We did a rap one, yes.
Yeah.
Our poor neighbour is all I'm saying.
You never want to hear me doing Dre. No, you don't. I don't have the flow at all. I'm good at chatting between the lines. I just don't have the flow. Yeah. So, yes, Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I was a big fan of Rock Band. And SingStar was always a laugh. You were yes, something like that. Something like that, and no flow, Anthony, at all. So bad. But for that moment in time, at that moment in time, I was feeling it, definitely.
Oh dear.
You gotta do nothing but G thing. I am not doing that. Okay. I think we was California. Yeah,
it was
California.
Yes, and there was another one as well. And you're suddenly like, "Geez, there's a lot of words here. This is really hard."
It was completely. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there are more words than you would realize. More words, completely.
There is a video it somewhere which is never seen the light.
No, it's
of
never
day.
seen the light of day. It's so bad. Your diggity, no doubt, and all that.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
Do you know? Do you know? I once set up a computer for Snoop.
You
Dogg.
did. You did meet Snoop. You did meet Snoop. And didn't you and Snoop's bodyguard have to keep people out of a room?
Yeah, and he said
he's a very nice man.
He liked my trainers actually.
Yep.
He did. He's huge.
Exactly.
He's taller than Snoop.
Well, Snoop. I don't think Snoop's very big.
Well, he's tall. But his bodyguard is like flipping huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe he did smoke on stream that year.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, the whole room was high.
Yeah, it was a peculiar moment. I was a long way away. Kind of gutted I wasn't there.
And Jamie Foxx as well at the
Yeah.
same time. And Zac Efron. And I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah, was you
He
meet
was
Zac
like,
Efron?
yeah, well, I didn't really meet him. I was like holding people back from him.
From Zac Efron.
Which is really, this is like the most bizarre story. And he was like,
smallest person in the world.
yeah, he was like in front of me. And Jamie Foxx was like next to him, who I knew who Jamie Foxx was, but I didn't know who Zac Efron was because he's like this big. He's like a tiny person.
Is he? Yeah, it was a peculiar year.
Yes.
It was
yes, I was basically protecting Zac Efron.
Yes.
For real. There we go. See, I have.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and me, Levi. Like, and all right then. Okay, well, if you're gonna name drop, who was the other interesting person, like from a geeky point of view, that you met?
But we've spoken about him. Hang on, who? Hang on, which one are we talking about here?
The one from Star Trek.
Oh, Will Wheaton.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
It was a very smoky room, I think.
No, that wasn't that day. Will Wheaton was totally separate.
I know, no, it was a separate thing.
Yeah, I had to go down and meet Will Wheaton.
Yes.
I had to escort him.
Your childhood crush.
Yeah, and then we were like all chatting, and then it was just me and him at like lunch. Because he wanted to get away from people, and I was just like standing there. And then I was like, Will, when I was like really young, I went to a Star Trek convention just to see you. And he was like, oh, we've got to have a picture taken together. And I was the only person that had a picture with just him.
There's SJ's claim to fame. Completely. It's it's a very surreal working thing. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I imagine. There's thing is, you don't get anybody. I think the only random, like, famously person that we once saw walking down the street was who was it from? Was it Pete Doherty that we saw?
Oh, he was round the corner.
He was just round the corner. It was a very random.
Yeah, that was very random.
It was a very peculiar thing. But yeah,
he looked very healthy.
He did look very healthy.
Very fat.
Very, very fat. And Stand By Me, the movie, is absolutely an amazing movie of the time.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't really like. I met my childhood soccer. Well, waved at him, and you got me an autograph.
Yeah, I got drunk and ended up going and asking him for a signature, didn't I? I was like, "Hello, my husband is a big fan of yours. Will you sign the ball, please?"
Oh, strange life. Exactly. I thought that you. Yeah, I knew that you supported people, Anthony. So yeah, there we go. And you're a performer yourself, so Whereas my dad met the Stone Roses. Sorry, that's the greatest comment ever. Anyway, right. So we were supposed to be talking sneakers, and we didn't think
we've kind of gone pizza.
We didn't.
We've gone everywhere tonight.
Yeah, we have gone a bit everywhere. It was a bit of a waffle, everyone. I just want to thank you all for joining us. I'm going to wrap this up now because I want another drink, if I'm honest. I just want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Hopefully that was a little bit of a distraction from the real world for the moment. Don't forget to look after yourselves. Don't forget to look out for each other wherever you are. Oh dear, that's not good.
No,
that's not good. Yeah, and as Streamlab says, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Giovanni, that's not a problem. We'll be back on Sunday for Sneaker Streaming Sundays. If you're new around here, we do this every week. If you're watching this on catch up, we do it every week, everyone. And we also do Sneaker Streaming Sundays every Sunday. I have put up a podcast that SJ and I did the other day. I haven't really promoted it, but it is on the podcast platforms if you want to take a listen. And yeah, I yeah, I suppose we should just say thank you for joining us, and
Listening to that
yeah,
nonsense.
stay safe, everyone, and
Oh dear.
we'll see
We'll
you.
see you on Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
everyone.
Enjoy the rest of the week.
See you later, people.
Bye. Stay safe.
Bye. 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 Boom.